Honestly, mostly for me, dishes are all about balance. I've never seen anyone else do this. Always perfectly cooked. My name is Steuer. I'm the chef and owner of Funkenhausen. Funkenhausen is a bit of a weird concept. You can't call it German or Southern, but we're having fun and cooking what we want. Honestly, mostly for me, dishes are all about balance. Balance of kind of like fat, a little bit of heat, salt, and acid. That's really what makes a great dish in my book. So I used to live in this neighborhood actually, in a Ukrainian village. My wife, well, then my girlfriend and I we went to Uncle Mike's place a lot, which a lot of people don't even know it's there. It looks like a weird little corner bar, but they have this skirt steak. It's enormous, first of all, and I'm a sucker for steak and eggs. There's something about the marinade that just makes the steak stay so juicy. Not to mention it's about yay big. We really only go to lunch at one place. My buddy Brian is the chef over at Buff House, and every time we have a day off and want to get lunch, that's usually where we end up. My two favorites are the buff on weck and their cheesesteak. Since we cannot decide, we always get both, sometimes a third. The cheesesteak reminds me of the ones we got in Philly a couple years ago. And the buff on weck is just always perfectly cooked, medium rare beef on just great bread. And the jus they serve on the side for dipping is outstanding. We more often than not find ourselves at Kaizan for dinner. We spend way more money there than I wish we did. I mean, there's lots of great Japanese places in Chicago. Theirs is maybe a little less traditional, and they have some fun with it, kind of in the same way that we have fun here. But the sashimi plate is really what stands out for us. It always changes, but we end up getting a couple different kinds of tuna, escolar. If they have horse mackerel, that's actually my favorite. I think what sets them apart though is just how bright and fresh the fish is. I've never seen anyone else do this. They have, instead of wasabi paste, they do a pickled wasabi on the side, which really takes it to the next level. I like cocktails, I love wine, but for me, especially after work, I'm more of just a beer and a shot kind of guy. I love going to Sportsman's Club down on Western, actually just right by Buff House. It's a pretty big industry hangout after work too, so it's always nice to unwind and have commiserate with our fellow restaurant employees. But yeah, a high life and a shot of whiskey is really my go-to.